Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. One of the greatest challenges when it comes to the issue of security in Nigeria is a case of misplaced priority. Yes, you heard me well. Misplaced priority. Now, some time now, we've seen so much concentration in Olu local government area of Imo State, where we have our military there, and they are running after the Eastern Security Network, who are somehow trying to see how they can fight against possibly invasion of their communities by killer headsmen. But in the in the northern part of Nigeria, we are having people who are involved in robbery, in banditry, being settled some very good millions of naira. No one is fighting after them. No one is really pursuing after them. Instead, they are trying to get an understanding. For example, Gumi said, hey, they need to see how they can get an understanding with the people and possibly settle them so that a certain set of persons who have been kidnapped can be released. It's not only happening in the in the southeast, it's also happening in the southwest. And this time around, it has to do with the invitation extended by the police to the Ondo's elders over the killing of a cow, while those who have been involved in kidnapping and also involved in the issue of killing of people are walking freely, and they are not even being invited as expected. Or maybe they have been invited, but guess what? It has not entered into the news that they have been invited. And that's why the people of Ondo State are crying out right now. And I want you to hear what they have to tell Nigerians. According to the news, leaders of Ifon in the Ose local government area of Ondo State have kicked against the invitation of their elders by the police over the alleged killing of a cow. The leader said it was surprising that the police were pursuing supposed killers of cows when it has yet to unravel those who killed the traditional ruler Olufon of Ifon, Oba Adeusi. They said the elders invited were among those temporarily holding fort following the death of their Oba. The late Oba Adeusi was killed by suspected headsmen around Elegbeka on Ifon Owo Highway on November 26, 2020. President of Ifon Development Union Chief Femi Awani, who spoke at the briefing in Ifon, said the police invitation was based on a petition by one headsman, Abdullahi, who claimed one of his cows was killed last month. He mentioned the leader invited to include Chief Ekong, Chief Olejewu, Honorable Saliu Omotosho, Honorable Olaniyi Oni Olutu, and Chief Hunter of Ifon. Awani said another petition by one Alhaji Usman prompted the police to deploy men from the FIB Tactical Command Squad to ensure the invited leaders left for Abuja to answer the petition. Awani noted that the thrust of the petition to the force headquarters was not only when the killing of a cow, but included alleged criminal conspiracy, a threat to life, and attempted kidnapping. He said the content of the letter inviting the leaders was at variance with the verbal narration of the police from Abuja. Awani appealed to the Inspector General of Police, Adamu Muhammad, to investigate the authenticity of the letter, which they saw as a ploy to intimidate them and forestall attempts at protecting their land. He wondered if the petition was not a ploy to release some herders who were arrested for kidnapping around the community. He said, and I quote, he said, once we are sure the letter is authentic, we will go to Abuja. We are law-abiding citizens. The allegations are weighty. It is a painful thing to us. We would have been protesting, but we are a peaceful people. The Eremo Ifon Adegoke Adeusi said it was shameful that the police could not arrest killer of the Ifon monarch, but were chasing after supposed killer of a cow. He asked, who is to be arrested? Is it the killer of our Oba or those alleged to have killed a cow? It is shameful. It is disgraceful. It was shocked I was shocked when I heard that 4 of our leaders have been invited to come and answer for the killing of a cow. It is total injustice. An Oba was killed and they are now talking about a cow. In the same vein, the leader in the community, High Chief Joseph Ayayi, said the place mentioned by the petitioner that the cow was killed belonged to another community. When they killed the cow, where they killed the cow is not on our land. They said we should go to Abuja to explain. We do not know anything about the killing of a cow. There was no fight. When they investigated and saw that the place is not our land, they invited our hunters, but the herders could not identify them as those responsible. A month later, they invited us and gave us petition form to fill. Our names were not in the petition, but they gave us forms to fill. This is one of the issues that we are having in this country, which I feel should be looked into because, when I started up, I said misplaced priority. Human beings, whether you like it or not, have cows all over this country. Cows cannot run the economy of Nigeria. Cows were not given the right to exist in the place of humans. That is the truth. Cows are animal and they are meant to be eaten. They are just economic product, which the Fulanis and some persons who call themselves breeders are, using to get their finances. But human beings should be more prioritized than any other thing. You understand? So the issue of inviting people, that there are some issues that will pop up or possibly come up that you just sweep it under the carpet because they are more pressing issue. Killing of a cow is nothing compared to not just killing an individual or taking the life of just any other person, but the Oba of a community. Abba. How can you do that? And you after you had taken life out of this person, you are now presenting a petition because someone did what? Kill your cow. Man, it doesn't just drive. I feel that at one point we should be more focused on things that matter the most. We should be more focused on bringing justice against those who are fighting against human being. If you cows, possibly 100,000 naira can take care of that. But when we are talking about human, you look at number one, the economic value of the human being. You look at where the family is coming from. How important was this person to the culture and to the heritage of the community is coming from? You have to consider this. That's more important than emphasizing on cow. Who cow help? Yes, it's an economic product, but who cow help? If we leave this country for cows, we'll come back and see bushes everywhere. We'll come back and see other animals running after them. So the truth must be told that democracy revolves around the people. The Fulani headsman bringing up his petition is important, but there are some that should be more important. The list of priorities should be created. Anything that has to do with human life should rank first before animal life. And that is the truth. However, we are waiting to see what will be the end product of the invitation. I'm hopeful that the police will do what is right and ensure that those who took the life of that Oba or of Ifon, they are brought to book and the right thing done, because that is what we are earnestly craving for. I'd like to leave it there.